Episode 44. Vernon is still trying to convince Anita to restart her recording career, and Anita is hesitant. She's worried that she doesn't have what it takes to be successful in her career again. Next, Martin is having nightmares again about the mystery accident or incident, whatever happened, that we're still waiting to hear about. Next, Chelsea comes over and wants to talk to Martin about threesomes. And I know Martin is like, wait, what? And he tells Chelsea he thinks she's confusing being gay as being in an open relationship. And Martin says that he and Smitty are boringly monogamous. Yeah, I don't know where Chelsea's going with this and what kind of advice she's trying to get from Martin. Or maybe she feel like Martin is the only one who won't judge her. Chelsea tells Martin that the wife Addison was more into her than the husband Craig, and that Craig was like a spectator. And Martin tells her straight men actually enjoy watching women getting it on. And I think that's what they call the cuckold. The husband is like the cuckold or something like that, where he's just watching the wife have sex. But is that a cuckold when the wife is having sex with a man? I don't know if it still be a cuckold if it's a woman, if it's like woman on woman action. I don't know. So Chelsea says that she wonders what would happen if her and Addison just spent time together. And that's the issue with threesomes. Eventually somebody is going to get left out. And that's why they just don't work. Now, Anita tells Vernon before she was a solo artist, she was a background singer for the Articulettes. And she says what she misses the most is singing with her sisters. So Vernon says that maybe she should do an Articulette reunion. And that would be great. And Anita says that she doesn't know if it would be possible to make up with her group members because of the way she treated them. So it sounds like she did a Diana Ross to her Supreme sisters. Next, Martin meets with Vernon at the diner, and Leslie comes up to the table acting like a fan of Vernon and Martin's, and she gives Martin a brownie. If I was Martin, I would not eat that brownie. He might fall over and die after eating it. And I'm telling you, this lady is crazy. So now she's stalking the Dupree family. Now she's stalking Ted and the Dupree family. She's just, wow. I don't get her. Next, Chelsea meets up with Addison, half of the throuple. And I don't think, well, a quarter. What is that, like a quarter of the throuple? No, that would be if it was 4. Anyway, well, 1/3 of the throuple. I don't think Craig is going to like them getting together without him. And I'll say it again, throuples don't work. Somebody always gets left out. And Chelsea tells her she likes being with her the most without Craig. And so maybe that's why Chelsea wanted to go talk to Martin. Maybe she was feeling like because she enjoyed the girl on girl action that maybe she was LGBT or something like that. I don't know. Next, Leslie is trying on wigs for her tired disguises, and she tells Eva she saw Vernon and Martin at Orphe Jeans and pretended to be a fan of the Duprees. And Eva tells her she thought the plan was about Ted and not the Duprees. And Eva tells her she's playing with fire. And at this point, I don't know about Leslie. She's just a crazy woman on a mission. Or, I don't know. She just... I don't even think Eva understands her. Next, Martin tells Vernon the dreams are coming back. And Vernon asks him, does he know what triggered it? And Martin tells him he ran into Bill earlier that day, and Bill reminded him of the night in question. And Vernon says the one good quality is that Bill has is that he can keep his mouth shut. And again, the question is, keep his mouth shut about what? Inquiring minds want to know. Next, Addison tells Chelsea that she and her husband Craig is a unit and that they do everything together. And that's what makes their marriage strong, because they do things together. Chelsea has violated Throuple 101 rule, which is don't catch feelings. And so Addison tells her she has to keep Craig in the loop. But if he's okay with a solo interaction between them, she's okay with it. And I don't know if he'll be too keen on Chelsea and Addison and he's not able to watch. Next, Naomi sees Chelsea and Addison and comes over to the table to invite them to hang out with her and Jacob and Ashley and Derek. And I wonder what Naomi would say if she knew her sister was in a throuple relationship. I would love to see the look on her face. Next, Eva tells Leslie that Martin and Vernon has never done anything to them. And Eva, she's not getting it. Her crazy mama don't need a reason to mess with people. Lord never done anything to Leslie, but she's harming this girl, almost killed the girl. And Leslie says that it's the whole Dupree family that's at fault for what happened to her and Eva. And how is the Dupree family at fault? They didn't do nothing to her. They weren't in a relationship with her. They didn't get her pregnant. I mean, like, what is wrong with this woman? Next, delusional Leslie is talking about blackmailing the Duprees. And again, they don't have nothing to do with Ted leaving her. And Eva is wrong for agreeing with this nonsense. I don't know if she's agreeing just to shut her up, because you can tell that she's not on board with what her mom was talking about. I don't know. Eva needs to get a backbone and just call her crazy mama out, because she is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And it's going to backfire. Things are not going to go the way that Leslie thinks they are. And Eva's going to have to wear the scarlet letter in town if her mama goes forth with exposing Ted. And that's the end of the episode.